Hey up YouTube, Thing Park Bazza here, welcome back. It is Monday and we are back at the house, off all week working this week. I haven't got my scruffy top on because I still have to attend the conference call this morning, but only one call and get that out of the way. So catch up on a couple of things as we go forward this week. One is, I know I said at the end of the last vlog I talked about the fire alarms, and we did film it last week, but that vlog was getting so long, it just, people would have fallen asleep. So I'll just catch you quickly up on the fire alarms, and then we'll talk about what we are going to be doing this week in the house. So here's another top tip. If you're going to replace these old smoke detectors with new ones, try and get the same brand. So these are the same brand as the ones that are in. And I did get a like-to-like replacement for them all. And as you'll see, the new ones do look a little bit different to the old ones. But the key thing is, the important thing here is this thing here, which is these are powered ones. So they have a battery, but they also have mains power. And that means that connector is the same as the ones as I took out. You will see in the box they give you all these tails. So if you don't have the same, you can actually solder and wire these in, but it's a flipping pain for 10 of these. So if you get the same ones, then you literally should be a swap and plate replace of take the unit off, take the plate off, replace it with this plate, replace it with this unit, wire it in, and you're good to go. So top tip, always there is a reason for sticking with a brand, and that's just because it's going to make things a whole lot easier. And these bags actually are for when you're decorating in the house. It might be in a new house, you're supposed to leave this bag in, also this bag over the smoke detector until all the building work's finished. You don't get dust in it. So it's quite a nice little tip. So all the new alarms are in and running, and you should be able to see the red flashing light and the green light. That means all is good. They are wired into the mains. You can see the green light, but we have to come this way. There's the green light. They're wired into the mains, and the battery is good in them. And there's about 6 in this house. What was kind of scary though is they were all unplugged. I mean, there's that mains cable that goes in the top, and you have to physically take that out. And all but one, somebody had deliberately unplugged them, pushed the cable up in the ceiling, and then put the smoke alarm back on with the battery dead. So basically, there'd be a fire here. None of them would have worked, which is kind of scary. There was just one of them upstairs was still wired in and working, but doesn't say a lot of the prior homeowners, does it? So they're all in, they're all sorted, they're all secure. Another job done. I want to get this week's vlog, and this week we're going to get the home office sorted out first. So I brought the desk over, you see the drawers there, so I brought the desk over from the house, and the monitors, we're going to get that all set up here, work out if it's going to go this side or this side, and get everything ready to go for that. I also got the 4 sink units that we need to put in to replace them, whenever they call them faucet things. I got 4 of those to go in. And then I got this, which is kind of a patch kit. There's about 20, I don't know, it was 20 odd bucks, but it basically, there's drywall, there's tape, there is some putty and a knife, and really if you remember the one above the TV and in the corner there, and there's also all over the place, there are these holes in the walls, which look like they were just where they dragged wires through. Oh, okay, looks like it's just where they drag wires through. If there's no connections behind those, then there's no reason you can't patch them up and just make the wall smooth. If there is a connection behind, you should leave it there as a cover because somebody needs to get to it. But a lot of these look like they were draw holes for putting wires through. So I'll show you a little tip that I found on the YouTube, for patching those at some point this week. So onwards and upwards we go. So we're going to tackle the light bulb at the top of the stairs. So I've got this pole that extends many feet, and then on the top, you can see that far away, Max, there's like a sucker thing that you can get the bulb, and then you can release the pressure on it by pulling this to release the seal. So we're going to do it, but I tried changing one of the ones down here, and what I found is I was a little not gentle with it, and it pushed the whole bulb fitting up inside the light, and I had to climb up there with the steps and push it back in. So if I put too much pressure on this one at the top of the stairs and push that in, that's bad news. That's going to have to be scaffolding to get up there and get to it. So we're going to try, Max is going to stand at the top of the stairs and film for your enjoyment. And then we're going to try and see if we can gently remove this bulb that's not working. Oh yeah, so here we go. So, wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. So I guess I undo this. I haven't even tried this thing yet, and I guess that goes up. And then I'll lock it in place. And undo this. And it goes up again. So they're telling me I shouldn't put these all the way up. Let me go to the ceiling next to it first. That might work. Then I know I'm at the right height roughly. Touching the ceiling, isn't it there?
Yeah.
So that should be enough. And I probably need to lift it off the ground a bit, so I'll just bring it down a bit. And lock that in. Okay. Let's try and get this. Actually, I probably want to be one step further up. So let me bring that down a bit more. I want this to be on here. So yeah, down a bit more. To be on the right step. About there. Okay, is that looking lined up with you, Max?
Yeah.
I'm going to gently over there.
Yeah.
Push.
Ooh.
Squeeze. Please don't drop on me head. Please don't drop on me head.
Ooh.
Is it? It's not getting a good bite on it. It's unscrewing, but it's not. Not sticking. Oh, not very badly. Oh god, it's big itchy. Stick on there, you silly sort.
You're supposed to wet it. Oh, you got it. You got it. Gently. Gently. And then tip it to me.
You ready?
Tip it to me.
It could
Gently.
fall off. I'm only just bringing it down.
Okay. If you'll go down slowly. Nearly there.
Come on to me. Come to Daddy.
Slowly, slowly.
Come on. I should be able to pull on this thing and just release it. Oh.
Yay! It worked.
Well, we're halfway there. I wouldn't say it worked yet.
We've got
We're
it
halfway
out.
there. I've got sweat on now. Woo.
We best take 5 minutes.
No, I don't think so. Let's go for it. I've got the other ball down here.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay.
Could be even. I'm gonna
Round
try and get
2.
a square on here now. So I'm going to try and set this up square on here, so that when I try and screw it in, it's kind of square. Oh boy. Okay.
After doing this about 4 times, babe, you'll think nothing of it.
Oh, I think something of it every time. It's not me in my comfort zone doing this. And I'm going to like that one there actually. And then put this guy up. Remember, it's got to come up a step yet. So, actually, I'm going to lower that down a little bit more. I can always raise it the last couple of. We should actually could be done the right step. Why that wobbles around? It's got to come up 2 steps really. That's probably the right step there.
Breathe, Baz, breathe.
Right step. Straight, yeah. Turn the light switch at the top of the stairs.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. And I should just be able to come around here, pull this. Try it again. Turn the switch again. Yay! Victory! Well, the thing is as well, if I get, there's different attachments for this pole, I should be able to get it so I can clean this window up here, which again is pretty impossible to do. So, mission completed.
Result.
Sweating now. It's getting near the end of the day now. Let's have a look how the home office is coming along. So you see, I have my setup here. 2 monitors, laptop for work. From here I'll put all my YouTube stuff, if we're doing vlogging, the ring light, tripod, and then the storage in the corner. And then of course we have our sofa bed here. Just turned into a single bed if somebody needs to stay over. But we'll put that here. Probably going to have a shelf or something in the corner, bookshelf, for all my stuff in that corner. And then of course we've got to change out the sockets and things. But I think this is coming on quite well as an office space. What we did find, doesn't surprise me, the fan in this room doesn't work. Light works okay, but the fan, nope. So that's going to have to be replaced. And then I've been around and taken out the hundreds of hooks that they left in the walls all over the place. I'll show you something I think that's quite funny. Doesn't surprise me, but it's quite funny. Is the fact that in this room, see if the light works in here, they actually painted round the hooks. So they left them in and just painted over them, which kind of blows me away, but doesn't really surprise me. The other thing as well, I showed you that patch kit earlier on. All over the house there's holes everywhere, like these things that the prior owners seem to have made. And in the bedroom, our master bedroom as well, on the wall. And I think the problem is none of these doors have had door stops on them. So every single door more or less in the house, behind every door, now this one's okay because it stops against there is like a stop there, but look at that one. Oh yeah, they put a stop in, but now look at the door. So basically that's just gone straight into the door. So this is typical in this house. Everything really has no door stops. And so what happens is you have holes in the wall. Some of them do, but even the ones that do not have a rubber grommet on the end. And so, as you can see, there's still marks on every single door, on every single wall, because they haven't taken care of it. So that's why I bought that plaster repair kit. There's a ton of those to do. And then first titty light to get done is this one at the top of the stairs, because it is only got one bulb working, and being opaque like that, it's not shining a lot of light out on the landing. But oh, that light is brilliant. Look at that, eh? Who did that light, I wonder? So that's working fine for us to actually be able to see to go down the stairs. So I think we've finished here at the house for today. Showing you a few jobs we've done. We're going to carry on tomorrow. Come join us in a few seconds. You know, I even make the whoosh sound. It's like when you get a lightsaber, I make the whoosh sound on that. So welcome back to the house. It is the following day. I had to go and have a bit of dental work done this morning, which was not pleasant, but had to be done. And while I was in there, Maxine did a little bit of shopping in Lowe's. Let's have a look at the things we have to put into the house today. We have 3 toilet seats. We have a couple of new rugs. And I ordered some weed killer because there's some weeds growing outside, and we will get that done. We also got new coat hook to go for the coats. Something for the shelves. This is for the camera system to go in. There's another box to go with that as well, which is here for the camera system, for the outdoor cameras. And then 2 water filters to go under the sink. I'll put those in and show you those. And of course, we have been for our Starbucks run, but as you saw from my last experience, the last 2 times we have gone inside rather than go through the drive-through for obvious clothing reasons. So a quick job is just to replace this water filter here under the sink. The reason it's here is the same as those things in the showers. It's really to filter out all the calcification in the water, because that obviously feeds through here from the supply, then goes up to the tap. So if you can use it as drinking water. What I'm going to do is show you how to do that. It's a 5-minute job. I ordered 2 off Amazon. I can't quite remember the price, but it was, maybe they were 20 bucks each, 25 bucks each. And these are the same sort of things you find in refrigerators. They're usually in the refrigerator where you put them in, push in and twist, 90 degrees. They should last for about 2,000 gallons or 6 months, depending on usage, and then you get a little sticker to put on it to know when it was in. So with me and Max in the house, this will be a 6-month sort of changeover, and we'll keep the spare one under the sink. So there you go, that is out. You see just a little bit of water came down. And in the bottom, this doesn't stand up, so I'm going to put it into the sink for now. And then I will get the new one, the new filter. Yeah, you can see that, and put that in, and do the push it up, find the spot, up, in, and twist. And we're good. I'll then just get some tissue and dry up my spills. Down the side there. Sure that's all done. Turn the water back on again. Nothing is leaking out of here. And then you need to run this, it says for 5 minutes, but you need to run this for a little while just to make sure that it flushes out through the cartridge through the top. And of course the other thing we have to do is to put a date on. So we are in February, so this will know when 6 months is up. It's time to change it. So after about half an hour of wrenching on it, managed to get the old system out. As you can see, it's pretty manky. Had to really wrench on this thing at the bottom. It's one of these awful ones that's got a thread all the way down. And it was basically a big pair of mold grips on it, and go from there. The new one's going to be a little bit easier because this has a captive nut on the bottom. And what happens is the top part comes off. You push it up from the bottom and screw the top part on. So as you see up here, I actually have put the rubber seal on and screwed the top on. Just pushed it through and put them on. And then just finger tight, and then underneath I'm going to tighten that nut up with that rubber washer against it, and then that should make it watertight. I probably have to put a little bit of a spanner on there to make it tight, but not too much. So I got a leak upstairs, and is it here where this top bit joins? No. Is it here where this nut tightens up to the thing? No. Is it here where the arm goes in? No. Where is it? It's here. Between these two bits that I haven't touched is basically a thread. I've tightened this up as tight as I can by hand. I mean, you don't touch this or take this off, but it's weeping water through here. So what I'm going to do is take this one off the one upstairs and put on some of our plumber's tape again, PTFE tape, and seal it. So of all the things where it leaks is the one thing that I'm not doing anything with, which is this this extension pipe. So I'll go and do that. So everything is finished. I did the plumbing and Maxine did an excellent job of cleaning. See, told you I'd mention you. Yeah. So this is the new tap, and then of course everything works, and you've got the up and the down, and the up and the down, and then under here everything is dry so far. As I saw the tape, I put the tape on this time before I put it in, but everything looks good on this one. Maxine thinks we might have a leak from the drain pipe on this one, but we'll see tomorrow. Up and down, up and down. Did fill these things up to the top and to the overflow. This is fine, this can go full power, and the overflow keeps it from overflowing, which is what it's supposed to do. This one wasn't so good. If I turn the tap on full power, it can overcome how much water is going down here. So not a lot I can do until replace the unit, but it's worth testing when you do this, because you've got to set these up correctly so that they feed from this overflow down to the drain. So they're feeding okay, but at least we now have 2 working sinks. Maxine thinks there might be a drip, though I can't feel it coming from this part of the drain pipe here. But we shall, feels bone dry to me. So I think I did mention the last one I left some Blink cameras, numerous cameras outside, which are these guys here. They're at least $100 each. So he left them with the house, and by the law they're mine because they're on the house when we bought them. So he wasn't very happy, but he did deactivate them from his Blink account. And all you do is, Blink is Amazon, so you download the app, create an account, scan the QR code on the back and register the camera, and then you can see, I won't show you all of them and where they all are, obviously for security reasons, but what you can then do is, using the app on your phone. Actually, the only thing I did have to buy, I will just show you first, was this, and I put it down here for now, was this Blink adapter module. It was about, I don't know, 30, maybe it was $20. Has a USB memory stick in and a plug, and basically that's the only thing you need. On your phone or on your iPad, that was that camera there, that one I showed you, and there's a couple of others in the house. You get a live stream and it records everything, so pretty easy to set up. Took me like 15 minutes, 2 hours to do the sinks, and probably 15 minutes to do that system. But the thing as well is put lithium batteries in. They do need lithium batteries to run those things, and then they're wireless, completely wireless. So, been a busy afternoon. Thank you for watching. I think we will draw to a close. We've done a lot over these last 2 days. I think we'll take a day off tomorrow. Have a nice relaxing day, maybe go to the parks as it's midweek and it's hopefully quiet. So come along with us on those park vlogs on Mondays. This will go out Friday at 5 o'clock UK time. Thank you for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe. It does help the channel if you like what we're doing. And we will see thee later.